day 2 of my little road trip. I got some good sleep last night, but I still feel like shit. It's like the longer that I'm sick, the worse that I feel. I got my peppermint tea, though. I've been drinking the peppermint tea. Tootie said that one of her other friends swears by this medicine bomb thing from Starbucks. So we're at a different Giant because, like, Pennsylvania's Giants is different from Maryland's Giants. So they have a Starbucks right here at the Giant that we're at. So I was able to finally find it. Oh, I got the wrong phone. Hold on. So it's raining. It's like I feel like shit. Like I had my car seat in cough syrup, so I accidentally took the nighttime, like right before we went to the hotel last night. So I was knocked out, y'all. I was knocked out. I was like, he was like, we were hitting all the bumps and stuff. He's like, you didn't budge. I was like, because I'm tired. I'm sick, I still feel like shit. All right, my phone is turning on. The lady said, let it steep some, so I've been trying to let it steep. Okay, it smells like citrus. I hope it's sweet enough. Y'all know that's not the issue, the sweet. It's not sweet enough. It tastes good though. It tastes like citrus. It's still really hot though. I don't drink. The only time I drink hot tea is when I'm sick. Tea steep, and then I drink it when it's back down to room temperature. Normally, but when I'm sick, I sip on the hot tea. So it's going to be a long day because, I've been taking my emergency. So I found there was a new flavor of emergency that I had found right before I left. I don't even know what the hell it is. I think it's pink lemonade. I don't know where it is. It's tucked. Oops, and all my stuff. Yeah, it's pink lemonade. So it tastes pretty good because he's like, oh, it smells good. He's like, does it taste good? I said, not really. He's like, well, it smells good. Well, I'm glad that it smells good because it really don't taste so that great. But that's why I try to mix it with the orange juice. So we were in New Jersey yesterday. We're in Pennsylvania now. You better roll out. You better roll out? Okay. Oh. Let's see if it actually helps. I was trying to get peppermint tea. Just depends on how I feel. It's not a spot, so it helps. I got to stop this early, but I'll text her and let her know that I finally found the now. So, I'm trying to feel better, y'all. I'm trying to feel better. This bug is kicking my butt. I got some good sleep last night. Like I said, I accidentally took a nighttime in the house here before I had laid down. I took my shower. I ate me like a chicken wing for lunch, and that was it. That was a wrap. So all I had to get to was some lottery tickets from Pennsylvania. So I expected it to rain this morning. And many beautiful tears come from the heart and not from the brain. Yeah, always with your positive words of encouragement, Mandy. I appreciate you. How are you this morning, Mandy? Well, I mean, other than me being sick, yeah, I mean, I got my stuff the other day from the house and whatnot, and I mean, I took Tootie with me, so I couldn't really talk and stuff. So if anybody needed to get checked, cussed out or whatever, she handled the business, y'all. In true Tootie form, she handled the business for me. So I can't even be mad. You know, like I said, we had our little heart to heart. We cried it out. We just didn't hug it out. She was like, because when I came back last time, she's like, you know, baby. So we were in New Jersey yesterday. Like, so, you know, I'm from Maryland, so when people say that they're going to Ocean City, which is in Red Ridge, and then, like, Ocean City in Maryland, we were actually in Ocean City. We were in Ocean City, New Jersey yesterday. We're in Pennsylvania now. So, thank you, Bethel. Grand Rising, everybody in the chat. I'm sorry my voice still hasn't come back yet. I feel a little bit better, but then I don't. It's like each day, it's like I kind of feel better, but then I kind of feel worse because, like, my throat wasn't hurting when I woke up this morning. My throat was still kind of scratchy. But it feels better now that I've already had some tea. And then I got the medicine ball tea from Starbucks that Tootie told me about, so I'm trying to feel better. Yes, thank you, Dad. Nice of you saying whatever. Thank you. I just had to get away, y'all. Like, it was so much shit that happened. like I'm still in my feelings, but I'm not trying to be in my feelings. You know, I'm the type of person that wears my emotions on my sleeve. So it's like, when I care, I care. You know, I'm not ever gonna apologize for that or being open and honest. So it is what it is. You just have some people, like I said, that take their free will. They choose to be an asshole. They choose to be selfish. They choose to use people. They choose to smoke crack. I mean, they take their free will and just choose to do a bunch of shit that they want to do. Like I told you the other day, not everyone deserves your kindness. You're absolutely right, dear. You're so right. You're so right. But I know that I still have some work to do. I still have some healing to do. Like, it is what it is. But you're right. You're so right. And I'm already guarded enough, you know, but obviously not enough to avoid what happened. But like Kay said, you know, you're going to have to kiss a few toes before you meet your Prince Charming. He took your kindness for weakness. And God don't like ugly. And karma is real. Oh, absolutely. So they think that they live in high on the hog because they said, you know, that they were going to be ripping and running they little crack hose the moment that I left, which they did, of course. They stood up to what they said they were going to do. And I'm like, I hope they had their fun. I hope that they will continue to. But, you know, he hasn't paid no rent, even the money that I gave him for rent. Because my friend Kay had asked me that what triggered him that day when he kicked me out is because I called him out on the cheating, you know, and he was mad because I didn't pay the rent. But yeah, but the rent that I already paid didn't go to the landlady. So you think I'm stupid enough? See, that's the thing. You take my kindness for weakness, but you think that I'm stupid. Far from stupid. Even though my emotions and stuff were wrapped into the situation, I'm far from a stupid person. He literally told the roommate, oh, you know, the roommate told him wash your dishes because he hadn't washed his dishes for 2 days. He's like, get Tracy to wash the dishes. Oh, so I'm your maid now too. Okay. But that's me pulling my weight. Like I kept the kitchen clean. I took out the trash. The house was full of men. I shouldn't have to be taking out the trash. But I'm a Virgo, y'all. And it's like I can only come in there and see it sitting for so long. So the little white Tesla wasn't trying to wait. And now we missed the light. Thank you, little white Tesla. There's somebody else that I know that got a little white Tesla. Anyhow, what's up, Kenny? God does things for a reason. Glad that you're out of that danger zone. God heard something you didn't. That's why he removed his daughter from that situation. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. Like, it was horrible. I'm telling y'all, that night when the heat came on, the heat woke me up. I'm telling you, that was a spiritual warning. It was. Because he didn't budge. Like, even when the roommate that was in there smoking crack and shit, like, y'all know I'm not used to that. I don't like the alcoholism. It's too much to deal with mentally, emotionally. It's too much. And then you add the crack element on top of it, which I didn't know. There was so much shit that I just did not know before I had entered that situation, before I agreed to go into that house. It was a whole trap house for real. And then on the weekends, it turned into a whole party trap house. It was horrible. I swear, until the Spanish lady moved me into her house, I had never seen a real crack pipe before ever in my life. That's facts. Like, I took pictures. Like, everything that I needed to document, I documented. You know, I had never been around crack shit prior to that. Like, my whole life. I'm 51 years old. I'd never been around crack shit. And then I ended up in a whole trap house with a whole rack of crackheads, including the dude that I was dealing with. It's crazy. So, even when the roommate that was literally right next door, because when they came in and numbered the rooms, it was like 6 rooms. So we were like in in number 4. He was in number 3 that was right next door because there was 2 rooms on the other side. He left because he too obviously wasn't trying to pay the rent. So then my folks were letting in the same folks that were coming to smoke crack with the roommate when the roommate wasn't there no more. So when you have somebody that's right across the hall that is going through their healing process and they're not in there smoking crack and they're not in there ripping and running all these homes and all this other shit, like they injured themselves at work. That's why they weren't at work. Because he was like, I don't know, he used to go to work, now he not going to work. So obviously it was an inconvenience to my folks because he was around when he normally wouldn't be around when they're thumping the music, and obviously could see and hear all the stuff that was going on in the house. You know, so there was some DL stuff going on, y'all. There was the crack element. There was the alcoholism element. The crack hose. It was a whole bunch of shit. It was a whole bunch of shit. And like I said, I had no clue. Because people hang out and they have fun and they party. They smoke and drink on the weekends. When I came around the first time, it was the weekend. I probably should have, came through during the week. Because, I don't do that type of stuff during the week because I normally am working. And so, like, when Tootie and I had talked about it, she was like, well, you've been working so much, like, in order to be able to entertain, possibly seeing somebody, she's like, you're going to have to put yourself on a schedule. So that's when I stopped waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't normally take heed to the advice that's given to me. It depends. It depends on the advice. Because when the whoremonger used to give me advice all the time, I would never listen to him because he, too, was a whoremonger. Like, when you're doing all this slim shady shit, I'm not going to listen to you and take your advice. Why would I do that? You're doing all this slim shady shit and putting all this negative energy into the universe. Why would I listen to you? It don't make no sense. That must have been a very scary experience. I've only seen that type of stuff in movies. I was raised in the suburbs. Me too, sweetie. Me too. That's what I'm saying. My mama and my stepdaddy were COs. So, like I said, I attract wounded birds. Okay? I attract the wounded birds that have criminal records and an alcohol problem. Because that's exactly what I got in my last 2 situations. Okay, but this was worse because they were on the DL and they were smoking crack. And I know better. Like I said, me and Tootie, we talked it out. She so I'm starting a new therapy program hopefully next week. She even, suggested that we see a therapist too. So I know you need to help. Because deep down, I know they're not a bad person. They just got too many demons on them. And it's like, you can't love somebody through their multiple addictions, obviously. And I've talked about that. Like, when people have these deep-rooted addictions, their vessel is being led by a different entity, not of their own being. Okay, and I would say there's at least 3. Okay, so there's only so much that you can do. You could try to get them help, whether they're willing to take it, because of course they objected at first, because my ex did the same thing. When I suggested that we go to counseling, because he had his form of abandonment issues, I do, the son did. I'm like, let's go to counseling. When I suggested it, he said no. But of course, when the white bitch suggested it, oh yeah, we're going to go ahead and go to counseling. That's because he really wanted the white girl. Okay, fine, whatever. No problem. I'm still going to get the help that I need for myself. So she was like, we can learn how to better communicate. And she was like, you shouldn't completely shut down, and everything with you when you're in your feelings shouldn't be all or nothing. Because that's how I ended up in the situation that I was in, because that's how pissed off I was. I was hurt and pissed off. And she's like, it shouldn't have to be like that. And she's right. So sorry you had to experience that knock. You're my hero. You're so strong, Traci. You're my super Traci. Thank you, baby. You made me cry. But I mean, I'm human too, though, y'all. I'm human, and I have stuff. Like, I don't want to be dealing with somebody's boyfriend, okay? That's why I opened myself up, to find something that I wanted for myself. And I just didn't give myself enough time, to pick and choose better. And then I got caught up with what was going on at home. But then you see, ultimately, when I needed somebody who was there, who came to help me, who had to lay hands on that crazy fool and all that other shit. You know what I mean? Like, I was very much in my feelings, and then he was like, she says all these horrible things about you. She doesn't like you. I never said I didn't like her. Of course I love her. That's why we go through the shit that we go through. She's like, of course I know all the shit that she says about me, because there's nothing that I've ever said about her behind her back that I've never already told her to her face, because I'm not like a sugarcoat person. When you're getting on my nerves, I will tell you, you are getting on my motherfucking nerves. Even like TT. When TT was getting on my nerves, you see TT's back in the chat, me and TT cool. As long as you ain't being rude and disrespectful and getting on my nerves, I don't have a problem with you being around. But when you need to get checked, I'll check you. No problem. She's the closest thing that I have to family. And family fights sometimes. Family get on each other's nerves. Family say things that are hurtful and that they really don't mean when they're upset. I mean, it happens. We're all human. But at the same time, she acknowledged that, I need help. She was like, I need you to love yourself more. And it's like, I felt I was already under the impression that I loved myself. But allowing this crazy to happen, I'm like, yeah, I know for a fact that I have more work that I need to do for myself. Which is only going to make me better in the long run. And then eventually when I get to the point when I can start helping people more, I will be the better version of myself where I will be able to do that too. I know you're human. I was crying for you the other day, praying. But you are one strong human. I've only crossed two in my path, my father and you. Oh, that's so sweet. You're going to make me cry. But, I mean, life has made me this way. And that's what I had to tell him. It's like, he wants me to submit. I'm not a submissive person. I'm a Virgo on the Leo cusp. So I very much have the leadership qualities. I very much have the fire in my belly. I very much have all of those Virgo qualities. I've been through a lot. And all of the life experiences that I've had, all the storms, all the trials and tribulations and stuff, has made me out to be who I am. Same with my mom. Some people are leaders, some are followers. I'm very much a leader. I've never, like, maybe so much in the beginning that maybe sort of kind of I might have, but not now. Like, I've had too much stuff happen. I've had far too much stuff happen, including like losing my little small knit family. So then, so he was talking shit. Like the moment when Tootie had first walked through the door, he was like, oh, well, do you know about this or you know about that? Of course, we've been friends 10 years. Of course, she knows all of my personal business. And she's like, well, you shared like at least about 80% of your business. Yeah, because I'm here to help people. Like, I don't want people to be blindsided with the dumb shit that I've had to deal with. Like I said, I try to encourage people to stand up for themselves and not deal with the flim flam and learn from the old fool. Because as you can see, at 51 years old, when I've worked on myself and I'm still working on myself and I'm still trying to bring positive change and better, bigger and better in my situation, you see, I'm human, I still make mistakes. So that's what I'm saying, learn from the old fool. So that's what I also try to encourage people to do. I'm human, I'm still a work in progress, I'm not perfect. Uh-oh, we're gonna hit the bump. We're hitting the bump. Yeah, so, but it's ingrained, like I said, y'all, in my DNA and in the stars, that it's meant for me to help people. Like, I've motivated 3 people to start their own YouTube channel. I think that's awesome, Like I said, the DV stuff, I've never talked about that ever. I only talked to my mom and God about that, but I shared my experiences because, I know that it can help somebody. And I've had people reach out to me and sharing my story. It has helped at least two other people. He laid hands on me. He had no business putting his hands on me. I still got the bruises on my arm. When he went to go reach for my purse, he grabbed my arm. He had no business putting his hands on me. That's why I turned my camera on. And when he's trying to throw my stuff out the room and stuff, I was like, don't touch me. I was like, don't touch me, because if you put me in fight or flight again, like, I can't be held accountable for what's going to happen when I feel that I need to defend myself, because I'm not going to allow no other man to lay their hands on me like that no more. I'm just not going to do it. So things should not have escalated to the point that they did. Like, not only did he use and abuse me, can you even move that? You sure? Okay. So not only was he trying to use and abuse me, he took my $700 and did not pay the rent. He was trying to get more money out of me for his little white girlfriend. So here I'm dealing with the white girl shit too, like I did in my last situation. My ex really wanted the white girl. Okay, well then be with the white girl. Don't string me along. Don't have me in my feelings. Don't have me thinking that we're going to get back together when you really wanted the white girl. Like, I'm not going to be in my feelings more because you want somebody that you want. We have our personal preferences. We want who we want. But I'm saying don't string me along, because I don't do that to other people. I don't play games with people. Like, every single thing that I said out of my mouth, they didn't listen to nothing that I said, because their focus was just trying to get whatever the fuck that they could get out of me because I was their sugar mama. I don't have no money like that. I am nobody's sugar mama. Okay? And then he gets mad because when the truth finally came out, he thought it was people telling me stuff. No, I looked in his phone. And I swear to you, on my mother that's not in the grave, I have never touched a man's phone like that, and except for like handing it to him. I've never looked at a man's phone before, ever, in my whole 51 years. Because my mom is like, if you feel that you need to do that, there's obviously a trust issue, which means you have no business being in that situation anyways. But she was absolutely right. So when I looked at the phone the first time, I didn't really see anything that I felt was like a red flag. Oh yeah, but so everything was cool when we were having sex. The moment that the sex got cut off, that's when the cheating started. And he kept lying and saying to me, it seemed like, he wasn't doing it. Yeah, but he was. He was talking to bitches on Facebook. So now that's why, like, now that I finally left, because he told the roommate, oh yeah, Tracy gonna be back. She loves me. Tracy gonna be back. He told Tootie too, oh, she gonna be back in a couple of days. What I am not is the doormat for anybody to be wrong. I'm not saying I wasn't in my feelings. Yes, I was very much in my feelings. But y'all know, like you said, Mandy, I am a very strong-willed person. I am not just going to purposely allow you to fuck me over and walk all over me and shit because you think that you can do it and get away with it. I'm not here to take care of some grown-ass man. My mom said the only man you take care of is the one that come out your ass. Y'all know I didn't squeeze out no puppies out of my cooch. So that means Tracy don't take care of nobody. But again, this is the second time I was supposed to be coming together with somebody that lied and said we were supposed to be trying to work together. And both times, these lazy ass men didn't do shit. So there's nothing that I can really do with that. I'm a hustler. Y'all see it. Y'all see how I move, how I work. I should have my credit card by Friday. Like, if it doesn't come in the mail by Friday, I will tell you to reach by Monday. The moment that I have this credit card, because that's all I've been waiting for, and I've been looking for other jobs in the meantime, because he's like, him and his sister kept constantly talking about, when am I going back to work? Don't worry about when the fuck I'm going back to work, because Tracy was still holding everybody down and paying the bills in the meantime. Don't worry about when I'm going back to work. I don't have a felony record. So the moment that a company is willing to hire me, I can get back to work. Don't worry about when I'm going back to work. When is your lazy ass going back to work? When are you going to stop partying so much where you could be on a regular schedule, where you could take your ass back to work? When are you actually going to pay a bill up in this motherfucker instead of just constantly buying your crack liquor, which he really don't do because he was having everybody else do it. He's an opportunist. But I'm not a glutton for punishment. I wanted something that I did not get in this situation because that was the wrong person. I have never been a good picker, but like I said, I still have to work on myself because I only see in my last two situations I attract the wounded birds that have a criminal record and a drinking problem. And in this case, we got a crack problem on top of it. I didn't know he was texting me. I have the text messages in my phone. Well, I literally met him like on Tootie's birthday, and then I moved in with him like the following week, right? His mama was the one who called him out on him not working. I did not know until I got in the house. I didn't know about the excessive drinking and all that shit because people have fun on the weekends, you know. I mean, it is what it is. Shit is what it is. You got to live and learn. Like I said, I learned a whole bunch of life lessons. Like, I'm just gonna be completely honest, right? Because y'all know I don't lie. I don't lie to y'all. I don't lie to my folks. Like he said, sometimes you gotta lie. Okay, maybe sometimes you gotta lie, but like on a resume, for example, who hasn't lied on their resume to try to get a job? Especially when you're desperate. Okay, I've done it. Everybody has done it. But as far as everything else, y'all know I tell the truth because that's how I'm programmed. You can't take a life's worth of programming where my mama and my small knit family said that you have to tell the truth and live your life with integrity. And then now because I'm around you doing your alcohol shit, your crack shit, your lying and scheming, opportunist shit, to try to, get me to change my programming to lie and manipulate people. He's not a leader, but he's a manipulator. Okay, so he obviously knows how to manipulate quite well to get the shit that he wants because he don't want to work. So he was looking at bitches. He was like, I said, now that we're together, delete the dating app. I don't know if he didn't delete it because if he did delete it, he said he deleted it, but he's a liar. He's a pathological liar, just like fucking Cece. But Cece is not a problem. I finally got Cece off my back. So if he did delete the app, he was right back on the app because when people send you messages, it puts the two little double hearts right beside the person's name or whatever. So he was still on Facebook talking to bitches. He had a whole text now on his phone. It was a whole list of calls where he was calling bitches. He had a total different 443 number, which is a Baltimore number, to talk to these bitches you know. And then he was like, so like when Tootie was there, because obviously with him, he needed confirmation that I didn't learn this stuff through the neighbor, the roommate, and all this stuff. I looked for your phone. Like I literally looked through your phone. That's how I found out the truth. Okay. So Tootie was like, why didn't he lock his phone? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I have three different passcodes on all three of my fucking phones. When I would let him use my phone, I never took my passcodes off. I keep my passcodes on because you never know who you're going to be around. I've lost the phone one time. I had nude pictures and all types of shit in the phone. Like, so I definitely don't want to go through that again. So it's like, you know, I don't want to lose a phone and have somebody have access to my personal stuff in it anymore like that or whatever. But like I said, I'm creating a Patreon. I'm going to create me OnlyFans. Yes, the fuck I am. I'm going to go into the explicit details that I can't talk about on YouTube because it goes above and beyond what I have already shared. And I'm going to talk about it. And see, that's why he didn't want me talking about the business because and he didn't want me asking questions because when you ask questions and people start answering you honestly, what's going to happen? The truth is going to come out. Tracy's already spilled the tea. Oh yeah, but I didn't spill all the tea, especially not this tea. You feel me? Yeah. This tea is good. It just doesn't have enough sweet to it. I should have told her to put like 2 packets of Splenda in there for me. I'm gonna drink it though. It was super, super hot. So he gonna sit there and tell Tootie, oh yeah, she gonna be back in a couple of days. She like, who gonna be back? Oh yeah, Tracy gonna come back. She's like, so that's what you believe? He was like, yeah, she loves me. So he had been blowing up my phone the 2 days that I was gone, y'all. He was blowing up my phone. He was blowing up my Facebook. He was blowing up my text. He was calling. So when I didn't respond, because the medicine that I take, it makes me sleepy. So I'm in and out of sleep. Like, I'm seeing the messages, but I wasn't responding because it's like I was exhausted. So he was like, I know you with that nigga. So honestly, like, in look, I had started talking to somebody before I had started talking to my folks, right? Had I just been a little bit more patient, had I just been a little bit more patient and not been on my flesh, like when he was like, are you gonna come hang out? Blah 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 blah. I should have just sat my ass down somewhere and listened to my hair girl, like my mama said. I should have waited because they were working. They were out of state because they were working, right? So I could have been on the road, hanging out, going out to eat, traveling, doing all this types of shit. But no, Tracy wasn't patient. And y'all know that I've been around long enough, know that I still have to work on patience. I still have to work on forgiveness. And I still have to work on letting go. But the letting go, I'm getting better at, because the stupid, dumb shit that I need to let go, you see, I've let go. This is crazy. Beyond, beyond, beyond crazy. Okay. But like I said, I'm not that welcome at. I'm not the welcome at, and I saw the messages. Like I said, I didn't get to respond to the second message or whatever. People are entitled to their opinions. An opinion is just like an asshole. We all have one. We all have one. Okay. This is not what I signed up for. I got lied to get me in the door. They know it. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta open this door. It's so fucking hot. Oh my god. And I don't have to pee or nothing. So when I don't have to pee, I don't leave out the truck. I got my tea last time. I exited out the truck to get my tea. So maybe by the next stop or so, I might have to go to the bathroom, because since I woke up, I drank my orange juice with the emergency. I drank tea. I drank some more orange juice, and then now I got some more tea. So at some point, I will have to go to the bathroom. I'm just good right now, though. Yeah. So like I said, people are entitled to their opinions. They're like, oh, I see you. If the landlady, didn't say that you had to leave, they see me still staying in that situation. Yeah, but you don't know me and you're making an assumption. And that's fine. Because what I don't do is cut up a dumb shit normally. And then that's why we started clashing, because like I had to take a step back. So like I said, everything shifted and changed the moment that I withheld, the physical contact. But sometimes it just has to happen. It just has to happen. And I had been looking for another place for a whole entire month. Once that shift happened, that's the moment that I started looking for another place. I just wasn't able to land another place within that time frame, because obviously it wasn't meant to happen. Even with the neighbor gonna sit there and tell me that it was my fault and I was his lottery ticket and all that stuff. I was like, I get it now. Like the wool was pulled over my eyes for the longest time. I can see very clearly now. Shit is what it is. Life always has to continue to move forward. You can't beat yourself up. Like I said, I put myself at risk this time, and I'm kind of in my head about it, and I'm trying not to be, but I have nobody to blame but myself. So there's consequences to your actions, so I have to deal with the consequences. I have no choice at this point, but shit is what it is. And like I said, the two things that I'm not going to do, I'm never going to apologize for being an open and honest person. We need to be more open and honest. Okay, we need to be more open and honest, and we need to sit down and have the hard discussions. Because like I said, there's still far too many people out there having unprotected sex that shouldn't be. We live in the 21st century. We should not. I mean, if you are truly in a committed relationship where you know that your partner is not cheating and all that stuff, then at that point is when I said, or when I feel it's okay to not use condoms. Like, we live in a day and age that before you lay down with a new partner, both of y'all should be going to the doctor, and you damn sure should be using some condoms. I'm just saying, you know. But I'm never going to apologize for being honest. I was blindsided once. I would never do that to somebody else on purpose. And we need to stop being secretive. Because, like I said, Tootie walked through the door and he literally gonna start trying to spill out my secrets and shit like that. She knows my secrets. She's been my friend for 10 years. Well, do you also know she don't like you? She talks mad shit about you. She's like, yeah, I know she talks shit about me. She talks shit about everybody. I don't talk about everybody. I share my experiences. So when when my experiences are fucked up, oh yeah, I talk about it. I most certainly do. I talk about it because this shit is wearing on my spirit. And sometimes you just need to get it out. And like I said, I realized that I need to work on doing better and being better. So like I said, I got a whole bunch of life lessons out of this whole little scenario situation. And patience is most certainly the main thing that I need to be working on. I wasn't patient, because if I was patient, I probably would not have met him and I dare go on sure. Like I said, I'm not the party person, y'all. I wasn't locked up for 12 years. So in my 20s, I did my partying. The first part of my 30s, I did my partying. We used to travel to party, all that shit. I wasn't locked up. I was out living my life. Okay? And I'm not doing that threesome shit and all that dumb shit. If that's what you wanted, I told you from the jump, I'm not. That's not me. That's not who I am. That's not what I want. If that's what you wanted, then you should have went and got what you wanted. Don't try to pursue relationships, or don't try to string people along because you're lazy and you don't want to take care of yourself. There's plenty of freaks out there that will do the shit that you want them to do. You just have to align yourself with the crazy freaks that want to do the dumb freak shit that you want to do. That's not me. Like I said, I was out living my life. They want to ask me all these questions. Their sister want to get all up in my business. Where's her family? Why isn't she working? Why isn't she this? Why isn't she that? Well, you tell your friend all your business. Well, you were telling your sister. I had to deal with this shit with my ex. My ex used to tell his mother, his sisters, all of our fucking personal business. That's why I was like, I can't deal with no mama's boy. I can't deal with that shit. So in this case, he's not a mama's boy because he was sharing our personal information with the sister. But when I had confided in the white girl at one time because I didn't want to be cheated on, and they seemed to relate with what I was going through because they said they too had been cheated on. That's the reason why I had opened up to them. Like I said, never going to apologize for being open and honest. But that's why that whole conversation came to be. Oh, well, I would have rather you had talked to my sister, but really he didn't because he didn't want me telling the sister the business. But you were already telling the business. So what the fuck difference does it make if it comes from me or from you? You were already telling the business. I tried to talk to her that one time. She wasn't listening. She gave the phone over to the boyfriend. The boyfriend hung up on me. And at that point, I didn't try to say nothing else to the sister or the boyfriend. And I didn't say anything else to the white girl. I didn't go to the white girl's house no more, nothing. And what he was ultimately trying to do after he took my $700 and didn't pay the rent, he was trying to get us to move over there with the white girl so I could pay her BG&E, her electric bill and her water bill and all that shit. You got a whole boyfriend that lives with you. If y'all can't pay your bills between the two grown adults that are in that house and the people that you rent the rooms out to, then well, I don't know what to tell you. Obviously, somebody else need to get off their ass and take their ass to work. Stop trying to use people for all they worth. Stop trying to use people that you think don't have a backbone. Traci was trying to be nice, but people don't like it when I'm nice. But I am not a glutton for punishment. I'm not. I was in my feelings. I have come to my senses. No, I'm not coming back. No, I am most certainly not. No. So stop saying that slick shit out your mouth, telling the roommate, telling Tootie, telling your little boy toy, and God only knows who else. Oh, she gonna come back. No, you used me. You got what you got out of me. That's it. It's a wrap. No more. I'm good. Hold on, y'all. I need to put my seatbelt on. So they finally got the hint when I came to get my stuff because they're like, oh, I want you to come home. I'm sorry. They would apologize all the time, just like Cece. And I told them, stop doing the stupid stuff that you feel that you have to apologize for because then there wouldn't be no need for an apology. Because that I'm sorry shit, it goes through one ear and out my other ear and out my ass, whatever. Like, I don't pay no attention to no I'm sorry. Because you really don't mean it because you keep doing stupid slick shit. But as you can see, I'm fine. I just need to get over this bug, get my voice back. I can finally work on my YouTube and all that stuff. I can finally apply for my partnership. So that's why I said, y'all, I apologized for, not recording every day because I was on a regular schedule. Sometimes I would come on 2, 3, 4, 5 times in a day. When I had something to share, I would come on here, and I wasn't doing that because I was under lock and key. I'm not one to be controlled. And then, like, when you come together with somebody, it's supposed to be a partnership. No woman should ever be with somebody that's literally going to dictate the things that they do in their life. That's not love. That's control. And when you damn sure don't have your shit together, you can't expect somebody else. You can't lead nobody else when you are not in a position to handle shit yourself. So you can't expect somebody to follow you because you're not a real leader in whatever capacity. Here was some chunky butt. She drinking her coffee too. Is this a stop too? I'm gonna go to the bathroom this time. Even if I don't have to go, which I'm sure I probably have to go, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Huh? I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Go in the bathroom? The bathroom. The bathroom. I can't lift that heavy shit. Are you crazy? I don't do that type of physical labor. Mm-mm. Make sure you go that way. Huh? No, I know. You don't have to keep trying to, What? Heavy physical stuff. Huh? Not heavy. That shit is heavy. That shit that you
Only 150 pounds.
only 150
Oh,
pounds?
165. My bad. A little bit.
I definitely cannot bench no 165 pounds, yo. Mm-mm.
I
Oh,
believe it.
my leg is wobbly. Say what?
I believe it.
You believe in me? Well, thank you. Somebody got faith in me. But I don't have that type of physical strength. Not yet, at least. Maybe if I get it back in the gym and all this shit, book with the trainer. He's a trainer too. Like, I don't know. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get up out this truck. Hold on. I'm trying to fix my shirt because my shirt is all scrunched up. This is a big ass truck, y'all. It's a big ass truck. So I literally gotta climb in and out this bitch. Oh, okay. Okay. Where's my glasses? Okay. All right. I'm going potty. Hold on. I gotta fix my pants. Ooh. So like I said, in Pennsylvania, the giants are different. They have my mask. Oh, I did get some good sleep. I didn't sleep good the night before. All the shit was still wearing on my mind. The couch is super, super comfy, the new couch. But I just, like I said, when I'm stressed, I don't sleep well. I didn't sleep good the night before. But I got some really good sleep last night. I had accidentally took the nighttime medicine while I was still in the truck. Okay, the restroom's over there. I had accidentally took the nighttime medicine. So he was like, you were knocked out. That's what it was. He's like, you didn't, like all the bumps and stuff. It's a bit much. Oh, here it is. Body. Like, you didn't budge on none of the bumps and nothing. I was like, nope, I was, excuse me, dear. Do you need help? I was knocked out. So, see, there are a lot of mirror machines. There like are a lot of machines. In New Jersey, you can't use your credit card or your debit card because Trudy wants me to play lottery in all the different states. So I can use my card here. Okay, where's the restroom? Where's restrooms? Mm. Are the restrooms downstairs? Yes. They're downstairs? Okay. Thank you. Oh my God, this is a big ass staircase. Okay, Tracy, we in the today. All right. Oh, okay, this looks like a huge maze. Okay, that's the elevator. Oh, okay, restrooms. All right. This is kind of scary because it's out of nowhere. Okay, good. They got spray in here and the wraps. Sorry about go this way. I know I'm gonna go up the steps because I'm not taking that there. Oh, God. Like I said, like it's been waves of how I feel. It's like I've been feeling a little bit better, and then the more I take the emergency and the confidence in, it's like I feel like shit. Like last night before I went to bed, I felt like shit. I felt a little bit better, but unfortunately, I still feel like shit. So, and I like the body aches were kicking in yesterday. start coughing right here. Constantly. I was fine the first time. Oh, all right. Let me go here to the slot machine. Get to some tickets. Oh. So these machines look just like our machines. See, so it looks like a Maryland machine. It doesn't say. Yep, see back there, you see y'all. It's Pennsylvania. PA. All right, let me get my card. I can't do that first. I gotta choose this stuff first. Okay. Then it is just like ours. Okay. I'm gonna get her a Mega Million. Why are the numbers not displayed? They don't display the numbers when you go to buy the ticket. Okay, that's interesting. Excuse me, y'all. All right. Please wait. System processing. Android 669 Please select your Powerball. 389 Please wait. System processing. With the double play, yes. Android savings is 2669 Please select your payment. 269 Okay, see, I don't know about their other little games. Let's go to Scratch. Okay, they got a different Monopoly one. Let's get a excuse me, a $5 Scratch. She likes the crossword ones. Let's see. I don't see, sorry y'all. I don't see what's $2. Yeah, I don't see a $2 one. Okay. How about let's get 2 of these dollar ones? Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna play her birthday. Your total is 6. Android savings is 597. Please insert Please wait. System processing. Let's try it at Pennsylvania Cash for Life. Please remember how about that? Let me see. Let's get another Powerball, I guess. Oh, let me pick her numbers. Hold on. There's one that she wanted me to pick some numbers. Let me see. Yep, I found it. Okay. Like a paper clip or envelope or something. So this is New Jersey
Scan items one at a time, placing them in the bagging area after each scan. For items without barcodes, touch the quick lookup button. Enter phone number.
Still not doing it right. Hold on. Okay, now Traci.
4.99. Save it. 50 cents.
Should I unlock Cara?
Save it. 1. 4.29.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it.
Please wait. System process. And your fee is $2.70. Please select your payment.
Okay.
Please wait. System process. Follow the instructions on the pin pad.
It makes a different little noise. It sounds like Pac-Man kind of. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Please remember to take your receipt. Thank you. Welcome. Scan items one at a time, placing them in the bagging area after each scan. For items without barcodes, touch the quick lookup button.
Same thing with the church.
Oh God, it's pouring down rain. Oh God. Oh God. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put my phone in my purse. Hold on, because it's pouring down rain. Hold on. Oh, there's a puddle right here by. Oh shit. Oh. All right. All right. It's pouring down rain. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Hold on. Get back up in here. My purse is all wet. Oh, it's wet. All right, left leg, Trace, left leg. 1, 2, 3. Okay. He's talking about I can lift 165 pounds. Whatever. I can barely even lift my own fat ass. Oh, God. And folks act like they can't go out in the rain because they sugar they gonna melt in the rain. Oh, I'm not going out, so you're not gonna go out to check on any of your stuff. You're not gonna go to type up your letter at the library when it's raining. But when somebody got some money to buy them some crack, some weed, or some liquor, oh, they'll go out in the rain for that. Look, I'm telling the truth. Now I'm wet. Oh my God.
So when you force a connection, you got to deal with the results of the connection you force. And so now you end up having a baby by somebody you can't. Now, children are a blessing from the Lord, but that don't mean that connection was. And so you can't marry people just because you have children with them. Because you got to be able to discern past us co-parenting. Do we have a future? Oh, we're going to beat each other's life, but we ain't got to beat each other's life like that. So y'all miss, that's one of the greatest mistakes you think you can make is because we had a baby, we got to get married. No, you get married to somebody that has your destiny connected to them, they connected to you. Oh. Because what you don't want to do is make a mistake and have a baby by them and then be connected to them in marriage for the rest of your life when you know that this was a slip up. God bless us with a child, but we ain't got to stay together because I don't want to be miserable with you. I just delivered at least 15 people in the room. They keep trying to form connections with people that are just straight up devils. Their mama was a devil. Their daddy was a devil. Their whole family act like devils. And you trying to connect with a devil.
See, y'all, like I said, when it's confirmation, it pops up in my morning and my evening prayers on my phone. This is Apostle Dwight Buckner Jr. I watch his videos every day. I was connected to a devil, y'all. You're gonna be all right, Traci. You're gonna be all right. I think my phone was my friend. That was the chips. I'm starting to get hungry. I didn't eat all of my breakfast this morning because we had to leave to get on the road. I chose to lay down for like 21 minutes instead of going to get my food. Oh yeah, these crispy little Tostitos. I like these with the salsa or some pico. All right, let's see him. It's probably two of us on there. All right, now I'm checking my Facebook. I like these little memes from Bitch Please. When people say they don't like me, ouch. You hit me right where I don't give a fuck. Exactly.
All right, back for another one. Just hits, mostly biceps. Starting with these rock curls, pretty good weight. Focusing on the I can imagine this.
What's up, Jeffrey? How you doing, Jeffrey? How you living, Jeffrey? What's going on, Jeffrey? You know I love you, Jeffrey. Hope all is well. I like tacos. I'm going to have some tacos. You know, just have to have them on Tuesday. Well, I'm glad to see that you're not going to melt in the rain like sugar. Some folks act like they're going to melt in the rain if they go out in the rain.
I would get all types of money.
You a true BMW. I see that.
Yeah, I gotta work. I'm an outside position. I mean, I gotta work outside. I just can't work for the whole bunch of people. Too many bosses. I got
The chief. Not everybody can be a chief.
like, okay, John, Henry, Sam, can y'all put together and tell me what to do?
Right.
Stop giving me multiple tasks.
No, I'm dying over here. Yeah, get this damn cough drops open. I'm used to this. Oh, yes, you're Mucinex. It's my Mucinex because I'm about to put it in my mouth. It's not yours no more once I put it in my mouth. I can't get the tissue. Oh shit. So I keep that in. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. We backing up. Wide load coming through. Beep, beep. Oh, it's not a wide load? Mm. I'm trying to be, honey. Hey, what's up, Hammer? Oh, I just went to the bathroom. Talking to my mod. To my YouTube. It's weird how to get back out of this complex. All right. It's really coming down. The rain is really coming down right now. I wonder if this used to be a hospital or something. stay. So we already had a conversation about CDL because y'all know I consider my CDL too, but I was trying to get my CDL through one of the jobs that I was trying to get hired for. So that whole MV transportation thing, mobility drivers, like it started off at 20. They renegotiated the contract. They went up to 22. When I last saw it on Indeed, I think they're up to like $24, $26, and they would help you get your CDL. But of course, I couldn't get that job because of my sugar. Oh, it sucks. So I would be like the Class B. I'm not trying to drive up 18 wheelers. That's Class A. Class B, I was just trying to drive the 15 passenger van. You know. So I couldn't make as much money as the Class A job, but I just wanted to trade to, you know. Even that last job that I had applied for literally had a 15 passenger van, so I wouldn't be able to drive that without the Class B. He's like, it's cool because you can just drive the regular van. So I had worked, it was 4 hours that day. I need to text him to see if I might get a check. Because I was only supposed to be going to fill out paperwork, but he actually had me working that day. That's why I want my check. These Mucinex don't taste as bad as those blue ones I had. Those blue ones are nasty. There's also honey and echinacea flavor. So he's nice enough to bring his whole little bag and stuff. Like $100 since I say kind. Thank you. So I had some Starbucks. I finally got some Starbucks today, but it was a coffee though. It was that medicine bomb that you told me about. So I drank it. It's empty. It wasn't sweet enough, but thank you, dear. I'm trying to feel better. Like I ate some good the night before. I good last night because I accidentally left my quercetin and cough syrup, so I've been taking the daytime all day, and then literally right before we got to the hotel last night, I accidentally took the nighttime right before, so I was knocked out in the truck. I took my shower, I ate me a piece of chicken, got right in the bed, and so when I woke up to go to the bathroom, you know, it's so funny because my one leg was like bent. My other leg is extended all the way over here. My arm was like, I was like laid out. And she's like, well, you know, you sleep the length of the bed. I said, I'm going to try to. But that concert had me knocked out. I was like, ugh. Calling all the cows, chopping all the wood. I was tired, y'all. So, this bug is definitely kicking my butt, but I'm trying to fight it to the best of my ability. I brought my emergency. I just forgot my zinc. And I got the peppermint tea, like Rainbow Queen. Sorry, not Rainbow Queen. Like the Green Goddess suggested that I get, you know, for my throat. Hold on, y'all. Right. So you know I'm not. I'm a smart cookie. You realize that, right?
You don't know that. That's all.
Yeah, but I do.
So like that's why I'm telling you stuff like that because you're a driver, so you need to know that when you be driving, whatever you drive, you need to know the height of it. So
you don't get stuck. So you don't get stuck. Okay, so then
you won't turn up nothing, you're fired. So
Yeah, that too. But then if you did happen to go up underneath the bridge in a vehicle that wasn't height appropriate, you gotta let the air out the tires to be able to get the vehicle out.
You just want to avoid the red train.
No, I hear you. But I'm saying I'm a smart cookie, yo. I'm smart.
I didn't say you was dumb.
I'm smart.
I know that.
Okay.
Some people don't know what that sign means though.
No, I get
They
it.
just know its numbers.
But so again, I'm gonna explain to you that I am special and I am unique. And so you came across one person already. So again, my point that I'm trying to make, you came across one person that knew what that sign meant. That's my point. You're welcome.
There's a couple people that know.
What?
Not that many.
Right. So I'm one of the couple people. I'm one of the handful of people that you asked that question, and I actually knew what it was. Boom.
Yeah,
Don't play with me, huh? What?
You said like.
You know, it's a high. You know what the fuck I was talking about. Now you acting like CC. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
I'm sick. Stop trying to come for me when I'm sick. Cause you know if I wasn't sick, you would have got cussed out. Because
Why are you trying to hurt my feelings?
I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but why do you keep coming for me when I'm sick?
I don't care if you sick or well, I still come for you. You don't have nothing to do with being sick. I'm gonna message you regardless. It ain't the fact that you sick. I'm gonna message you.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's all good.
Mm-hmm. Oh God. I can't. Hey, what's up, Scan Man? We're about to go to Philly? We about to go to Philly? Can we get a cheesesteak? You can't go to Philly and not get a cheesesteak.
I do it all the time.
Seriously? See, because he's not fat. See, look, you see how happy I got? He just said we going to Philly. I'm like, okay, so my mama had a supervisor, one of her lieutenants, would get off of work right there at DC jail, would drive all the way up to Philly just to get a cheesesteak and come right back home. He just said, we going to Philly. I'm like, okay, so can we get cheesesteak? I go to the time and go get a cheesesteak. See, because you ain't fat. That's why, because if you are a fat fucker, you would go to Philly and get a cheesesteak. Why you in Philly? Let me tell Tootie right now I'm going to Philly. She be like, you want to get cheesesteak? Yeah, mm-hmm. Matter of fact, let me see if she wait. Let me see. Hey, I'm gonna put you on speaker for 1 second, okay? Because I have to ask you a question. Okay, so he just said that we're on our way to Philly, right? So I got excited. Going to Philly. So if I just told you that we going to Philly, what would you spark?
Oh, give me some crabs.
Oh, no. Well, did you see Facebook yet? Well, did you see Facebook yet?
What's wrong?
Because I tagged you in a little town. It's a little kind of jerk fusion kind of cheesesteak place, girl. They had an oxtail cheesesteak and that thing looks so good.
I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Who did the review?
I don't know. I didn't even look that far. I saw it. I tagged you. I said, this smells like a road. Mm-hmm.
They got something to do down here that do this shit.
Well, then we need to find it because that shit look good. It look good. So I just got you some tickets from Pennsylvania. I got you a Mega Million. I got you a Cash for Life this time. One little $5 Monopoly ticket. I got you 2 little dollar tickets. Excuse me, that were different from ours. and I think like 2 Powerballs, something like that.
So he,
Hold on, okay. Oh. Let me take you off speaker. Say what now? Yeah. Yeah. And of course, it's pouring down rain, so I got wet. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. I probably should have brought me 2 little hoodies because this one got wet. Yeah. Are you awake, or are you just in between? Like Chris said, I'm half asleep, half awake. You half asleep, half awake. Okay. Okay. Well, that's all I wanted. I'm not gonna bother you. Get your rest. Well, he said we weren't getting no cheesesteak, so he done crushed my little fat feelings. I know. I'm like, when 50 said, I love you like a fat kid love cake, I was having the whole little fat kid moment right there. But he said, we going to Philly. I'm like, ooh, I perked up. I'm like, we get a cheesesteak? No, we ain't get no cheesesteak. I know. I know, right? I know. Mm-mm-mm. Alrighty, dear. Get your rest. I'll text you the next time, I have an address to give you, okay? Thank you. I'll holla. Alright, bye-bye. Oh, yeah. That was funny. She gets it. She was having the whole fat moment with me, y'all. She was having the whole fat moment. She's like, if you happen to stop at a little cheesecake place, let me know. I'll cash app you. I was like, yes. Yeah, see, she gets it. He don't get it. I always seem to deal with folks that, not really into their little fat shit. That's fine because I ain't rubbing bellies with nobody. But no, you don't get it because you tall and skinny. You tall and skinny. Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? No. Oh. Ooh, I'm cussing at you for calling you tall and skinny. Oh. Okay.
That's her feelings.
Oh my goodness. Somebody's truly in your feelings.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay, so you the opposite of fat.
No, this one.
No. Okay.
I'm a person where I like people who don't like to be called, well, not you. Other people I know don't like to be called fat. I feel them. I don't want to be called that S word. No. Don't call me that. Call me by my name.
I don't care if people call me fat. Because I know that I'm fat. I'm just sexy
don't call me
with
the
it,
T
though.
word. Don't call me the T word either. Then, I don't need none of them names. Don't call me the B word either. I'm not bony. It's none of that. So let's fight words. Let's stop fighting. My name's David. None of them other things. Yeah. Just fight words. I'd rather you cuss it than you call me them names.
Okay, pop.
That's punching in your face words. For real. Just saying. I'm not saying about that. I wouldn't do that to you, but I'm saying that's the words. There's trigger words.
See how you could possibly trigger somebody you don't even know it. I'm hearing you. I heard you. I won't do that again, okay?
You done it.
I heard you. It went.
You done it in the supermarket.
Huh?
You done it in the supermarket.
I did it in the supermarket.
Yeah. Caught me skinny. I'm like, whoa. What you doing?
What did I call you skinny in the supermarket?
Walmart.
You were. Oh, okay. I was about to say because I'm like I wasn't in the supermarket with you right now because you're working.
Walmart.
Well, why didn't you say something
I
about it
did.
then?
I said, whoa, 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 don't call me that. I literally told you that.
I don't recall.
Yeah.
Look, I am
Matter of
fully
fact,
capable
we
as
was
the
at.
woman that I
Matter of
am
fact, you know
to
what?
take
We was
accountability
at
for the things that I do and say.
Columbia Walmart. That's where we was.
Lord have mercy. He was so offended that he remembered this exact place where I called him skinny. He remembered exactly where we were,
Yeah.
the
It was
city and
raining.
everything.
It was raining.
And it was raining.
Yeah.
Yep, because we were in the car in the tornado
Yeah.
when I was driving because his little broke wing. His little broke wing.
Say that what?
Your broke wing. I was driving because your wing was broke.
It's like I'm disrespecting you.
It depends on the context. It depends on the context of how the people use it.
I'll be like,
Fat, I ain't gonna get offended. Now with Sub-Zero about fat bitches, I still don't get offended because I don't care. And I'm very get all of my ripples, my dipples, my saggy titties, cellulite, all that. Back fat, belly fat, I don't care fat. I don't care. But like I kept telling them, I said, somebody else that's not as confident as me and comfortable within their fat layers might be offended.
you said fabulous.
Yeah, I got fat layers. I'm not in fat denial. Shit, I know I'm fat, but I'm sexy with it though. I got sexy fat. I do. I do. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the absolute truth. Shit, I do have fat layers. I'm looking at a fat layer right here. This belly, that's a fat layer. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't sit there and laugh. Don't act like you weren't trying to rub on my belly.
Um, I'm laughing at what you're saying. I'm not laughing at what what everything is. I'm just laughing
Mm.
at what you're saying.
It's green.
It's funny.
Because I am a funny person. I can make people laugh.
This is stuff that come out your mouth.
Yeah,
You
because I don't sugarcoat nothing. My mom wasn't a sugar person. I'm not a sugarcoat person. I am fat.
you got sugar in you.
I do got a lot of sugar in me. I sure do. You're right.
Country five side stuff.
Well, not exactly, but
Yes.
only by DNA.
Alabama all the way.
It's Mississippi.
Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
Yeah. My sperm donor was from Mississippi.
Hey y'all.
Yep. So when Beyonce was like, was it her daddy Alabama, her ma Louisiana? Yeah. Well, my daddy was from Mississippi and my mama was from Alaska. That's a hell of a combination, ain't it? Yeah. My daddy was a phone bitch. My mama had a thing for military dudes, obviously, because my adopted father, Marine, biological father, Army, and then some others too. She had a thing for military folks. So that was one of the three things that she wanted me to do. My mom always wanted me to go back to school. So I might be able to do that at some point. Because me and Tootie, she says it all the time. You need to go back to school. You need to go back to school. So I might go ahead and do that. And the other two things was she always wanted me to marry somebody that was in the military. Oh yeah, that definitely ain't going to happen. I don't see that happening. And then she wanted me to get a good government job. Those were the three things she always wanted me to do. And obviously I haven't done nothing. But at this point in time, I would like to do at least one thing that I feel would have made my mama proud, you know? So, but I have to do it my way. Like, I don't see myself going down at least the other two of those three roads. I don't have a problem going back to school. SEPTA. Oh, yeah, their bus system is called SEPTA.
Get out of my way.
Get out the way, move, SEPTA. Get out the way. Yeah, so hold on, let me check my other phone to make sure that y'all won't respond and I can't see it. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, and I'm very fluent also. You ain't the only one that's a Virgo, and you have to keep in mind I'm an August Virgo. I start this shit. I sure do. hmm Yep. So then when I throw in a little bit of that line on you, like, don't say nothing. Because you know I got that line on top of that Virgo too. Alright, you gonna learn. Yep. It's fine. I don't have a problem learning new things. As long as the good Lord still keeps, air flowing through your lungs, it keeps your heart beating and all that stuff. When He wakes us up and blesses us with a new day, we still have opportunity to learn something new. And I'm fine with it. Sure am. My battery's getting low, y'all, so my phone might go ahead and cut off. Taco Bell. This is Save a Lot. Save a Lot by the Dollar Tree. She got a donk. She was moving. I noticed it because she was trying to hurry up across the street, and all you see was ass cheek, left cheek, right cheek. See, I told you I'm gonna notice it. I just keep my hands to myself now. That's all. You got it? Oh, thank you. So nice. So considerate. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I said, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Yeah. Yep. Obviously, I'm not exempt, honey. Obviously, I'm not exempt. They got some bandos and what part of PA is this? What part of PA? You don't even know.
I'm not sure. I don't know if it's Philly yet.
It's kind of looking like South Philly for real. South Philly is like Baltimore, like Southeast DC. My cousin went to Bryn Mawr in the early 90s, so we used to come up to Philly all the time to bring her care packages and stuff. So, like I said, riding through South Philly feels like being in Baltimore or Southeast DC. For real. So, one time I remember going to visit my cousin at school. My mom asked me what I wanted to do because I could do whatever I wanted to do that weekend, right? So it was at Thanksgiving. And, being a child, always watching the Macy's Day Parade, on television. We were right there in Philly. It's not like New York was that far. I was like, I want to go to the Macy's Day Parade. My mama was down with it because I was spoiled, y'all. I was spoiled, right? So my mom was down with it. She was going to take me. I didn't get to go because my cousin was cop blocking and said no. Huh?
We all can tell that.
Yes, y'all can tell that I was spoiled. My mama spoiled me. Yes, I'm still spoiled. You got a problem with that? I am a brat. You got a problem with that?
I said I got a problem. I'll let you know when I got a problem.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you know.
So you're just you're acknowledging and pointing it out why?
Because I want to.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm spoiled. Yes, I was my mama's only child. I was my daddy's firstborn, my mama's only. So yes, my mama spoiled me with my little small-knit family. I don't know what to tell you. Okay? Because my cousin also made a little smart, little slick-ass comment in their mouth one time that I was going to be with my mama until I was 40 years old. Well, she passed before that happened. Because otherwise, yes, I would be down in Alabama right now cooking soul food with my mama. Don't be mad that my mama loved me and never sent me away for somebody else to take care of, okay? My mama loved me. Oh, well. I don't know what to tell you. And like I said, at some point, when Tracy Turner finally blow the fuck up, everybody that I ever made reference to, they gonna see it, they gonna know. They gonna know exactly who I was talking about. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's all good. So I'm gonna try my best to get me a cheesesteak while I'm in Philly. Okay, so my folks had told Tootie, he literally came out of his mouth and told Tootie that he had took me to places that I have never been to before. Oh God, I can't make this shit up, y'all. I can't make this shit up. That shit was fucking hilarious. You know who? Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, that's what's the probably did take you. He's a broke Frank White. Frank White, right?
He would refer to himself as Frank White.
You know Frank White is, right?
No, I don't know who Frank White is.
He was a kingpin. That's why I said I broke Frank White.
Wait a minute, is that the guy that Denzel played? Fuck, I didn't even know. Oh my God.
That's why I said I broke Frank White.
Oh my God. I didn't know. And I've seen that movie plenty of times. That too is hilarious. Wow. See, I had no clue because they never broke it down. They never said, wow.
See, I seen that. And then, like, after that, I seen a documentary on Frank White. I was like, this nigga was mad.
Is that for your speed?
No, that's what you'll find out Pastor was talking to.
The what?
Pastor was talking to us. It's giving an indicator.
Really? You gonna take me there? Really? Really? It's okay. This will be the one and only time that I come on the road with you then, since obviously I can't talk. Everybody got a problem with Tracy in her mouth. Tracy can't talk. Tracy can't say nothing. Tracy's not supposed to share.
I never said that.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so
But you just
don't
said
say
that.
everybody.
You just said that was an indicator that the pastor was
I'm
talking too
joking
much.
with you, so you gotta just chill.
Yeah, but that wasn't
I
funny.
did not.
Yeah,
like
it wasn't
you
funny.
talking. I
It
would
wasn't
tell you
funny.
straight up.
It wasn't funny.
I would tell you straight shut up.
It wasn't funny.
I'd be like, straight shut up, man.
And I still wouldn't shut up.
I'm about to get what's called
They give it up.
the clothes we can put the clothes on a hamper one outside.
Yeah.
I'm about to get one of them pins to put on your lips. like
You can't shut me up.
Like Daffy Duck.
The world has tried to shut me up. Even with laryngitis, I still haven't shut up. My mouth and my voice is my superpower. My number one superpower. Mm-hmm. I have things to say. I have things to share. There's things that I need the world to listen to. Mm-hmm. That's why the good Lord has given me my number one superpower. I'm scratching my leg, so I had to extend my leg a little bit. Is that okay? I'm sorry that I had to put my foot up on your dash. I am comfortable.
The goal is accomplished.
Yeah, I don't know why you got the air on when we just got rained on, though, and you know I'm sick.
Oh, no, I don't have the air. I was trying to defrost my
I'm not trying to get pneumonia on top of this shit. The Philadelphia Zoo. I've never been to the Philadelphia Zoo. Shoot, I haven't even been to our zoo. I've never been to the zoo in Baltimore either. I could have took my baby one time. Huh? Yeah, but it's still it's fun to take the kids though. The kids always like going to the zoo. Our neighbors went one time, and I had an opportunity to go. It's just I didn't get her message in time because my baby liked to sleep. She liked to sleep. She slept real good, so I had missed the message because when she would lay down and take a nap, Big Mama would lay down and take a nap. So hopefully I get to see them soon because like my baby is like half a woman now. She wasn't even talking when I left. And she's like, oh, I want to see how, like, when we went over to the grand's house the other day with two, like, I can see the difference now because, you know, the kids are getting older. Her grandson looks just like Bruno Mars. Like I said, I showed him. I didn't put Lila on the camera, but I put Xander on the camera. To me, he looks just like Bruno Mars. He could be his son. Like, like, if he grew up to be musically inclined, I would not be surprised because he looks just like Bruno Mars. But anywho, so like I would like to see how she grew into her little personality. You know what I mean? So one day if they come across my videos, I want to come and see y'all and hang out and see my babies. The new baby because they had a new baby since I've been gone. So one day, like I said, folks that are miserable, I've been praying for them. Folks that are selfish, I've been praying for them too. You're supposed to pray for your enemies, and that I've acquired more, so you know you got to pray for them too. But Traci do her job. I do. Like, Granny can't believe we got wet in the rain. Yep. I haven't been down that way. Like I said, we rode through Richmond on our way down and from North Kakalaki. I need to hit her up because I know she feels a kind of way because I haven't been responding. But it's not that she knows. Everybody knows I get distant sometimes. What? What? Yeah, you were messing with me. I'm gonna mess with you right back.
That ain't right.
It's a lot of puppies. Yeah, Pop needs some help. We all need help from time to time. Yeah, okay. So when he was asking me the question about the sign, the building, because Jeffrey, I tell you that I don't know if you said in the chat. I tell you that I see your mom's birthday all the time. 8080 was the address of the building that we were right in front of when he'd asked me that question about the sign. Hates bees. That's tight. S&S Candy Quick Stop. Sprite on that picture. Gatorade, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Coke, Monster. Cause I'm a motherfucking monster. That looks like a smoke shop too. Things got snacks. What was that? It rubbed. What did you say? Oh no. Too much bumpy. Too many bumps. Yeah, going over too many bumps. No.
You still want anything?
Yeah, I love it. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh.
You alright?
No. Too many bumpies. I need to moisturize my skin, my skin. Looking at her, she looks cold. She's making me cold just looking at her. can. There's some interesting murals when you're riding through. Y'all can't really see it. The window's wet. There we go. I am large. I contain multitudes. And the little boy that obviously is striving for something bigger and better. I can relate. That's what's up. That's cool. It light screen. Sorry, my phone was muted. I was just showing my shoes because I had to take my shoes back. I could have been nice and left them, but they weren't nice, so I'm not gonna be nice. And I'm not tit for tat. I'm just in my feelings.
Buddy.
I am funny.
Huh?
Thank you for acknowledging that I am funny. I am funny.
Sometimes.
I'm funny
Huh?
a lot of the time. I make people laugh all the time. Oh, that's a cop in a marked car. He helping pop across the street. Be nice. He's helping him across the street. Be nice.
Huh?
Be nice.
I am nice.
He was helping them across the street.
As long as they cross the street before the light change, I don't care what they do. Just get out of my way, man.
Wow, really? You know, that old man with the cane walking across the street that somebody was assisting him across the street, you know, that's going to be your whole ass one day. You ain't far from it now.
Whatever.
Be nice.
I ain't being nice.
I tried to tell the other fucker to be nice, and they just use people and all this shit. I'm telling you the same thing. Be nice. Oh yeah, this one is in an awkward position.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I see you in a rush. Go ahead.
You need me to move out?
Come on, yo. Let's call.
No, he's being a ball. Some people just don't care. They see this big ass truck is backing up, and he's still just gonna keep on coming. I would have waited because I didn't want to get crushed by the big old truck, you know. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why you would bring this whole big old box.
Because I'm usually here by myself. It's not in my way. Thank you so much. No, this nigga not leaving. Nigga. Cool. No, he was leaving. Yeah,
See, this would be perfect if this was a cheesesteak place. Perfect.
I doubt it.
I could get me a
They know for
cheesesteak.
pizza.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. It would be perfect if it was a cheesesteak place. It's teriyaki. What is it? Terror. I don't know what the hell that is.
Oh baby. Oh baby.
Yeah, it's a ramen place. The hot chicken wings. Y'all know I don't do hot because I'm spicy enough. I don't eat spice.
Whatever.
Shut up. Mind your business. This Dunkin' Donuts.
I get up to get up, I get up, I get up, I get.
And then there's
I
the pizza
snatched the
place.
hearts.
Huh?
And I had a heart.
Are you listening to music?
Huh?
You
Yeah.
listen? Oh.
I listen to Carter.
Okay.
Can you put that down, man?
He's slick. He think he's slick. Hey.
Hey, what?
I'm sick.
What's that mean? What
It means I'm sick.
What
It
that
means
mean?
I'm
What that mean?
sick.
What that mean?
That means leave me alone until I'm not sick.
So I can't mess with you because you sick.
Yep.
Yo, I like you, right? Fuck all that you talking. Fuck all that.
Fuck all that with that box. Fuck that box too.
It's my chips. You are in the box space for real. You violating right now. Not the box. You violating.
For real?
The box belong here. You can vamoose.
Oh, so I'm invading space. That's what you're telling me.
Space. You're in the box space.
I'm invading
the box
space.
In there.
Ain't this a bitch? Ain't this a bitch? Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you so much for making me feel like,
I make
like,
you feel good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all right. You being mean to me too. It's fine.
I do not be mean to you.
Yes, you are.
Oh, yo, leaving? Yeah. I'm gonna pull up. I figure he's gonna leave.
Yeah. He look like he's doing DoorDash.
Huh?
He look like he's doing DoorDash. So when you knew that I was coming on the trip, you could have put this box. You could have taken it out and put it in the car. You could have left this in your car.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I know you didn't think about that. But see, if Big Mama was around, Big Mama would have been like, "Why are you bringing this big ass box?"
Because
I would have found a bag and put this shit on the bag and hooked it up here on one of these fucking hooks to get it out the way. That's what I would have done.
then would have hit your head.
So what? At least it wouldn't be right. This box is taking up a whole bunch of space.
It's okay.
Go handle your business, Pop.
You going to get that thing?
Go ahead and get what? There ain't no cheesesteak in there.
I see something that say hot chicken.
I don't eat hot food. I don't eat spicy. I told you I eat spicy.
No, hot. Not spicy. You just say hot.
Hot. Unless it's caliente hot, that means spicy. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind having me some ramen noodles at this point because the soup would help. Oh. So we obviously in the city right now. for the next spot that we actually pulled at. It would be hard to eat ramen noodles in the truck, anyways. It balanced, you like coming through here. It looks like a little trolley car or something comes through here, or whatever. It's like there's a lot of bumpies. History happens in Philly. Yeah, so I am getting hungry. That's why I opened up the chips. Mm. Let's see. The ramen noodle place don't open until 11:30, and it's 11:28, so it's not open yet. It's not open. It's open. This box is in the way, but he was like, the box is in the way in the seat. So it's just funny how they sit there talking shit, because when I was dealing with my folks, like I said, y'all, I'm not a cheater, and it's like I met who I met first and all that stuff. I wasn't trying to entertain a whole bunch of stuff when I was dealing with what I was dealing with. But they had asked me, it's like, oh, well, you could have went on a road trip with me. I'm like, I couldn't do that when I was dealing with the bullshit I was dealing with. So technically, I had started talking to them first. I just didn't wait. You know, they've been to Georgia. They come up this way. I think he had to go to North Carolina or something. I don't know. So it's just funny how they would always make reference like, "Oh, I know you with that nigga. I wasn't with nobody." Like when I'm in a relationship, I conduct myself accordingly. Like I'm in a relationship. I don't entertain dumb stuff. I don't entertain. I don't overlap people, and I don't do all that shit. I don't. I'm not like a serial dater or anything like that. We had chicken yesterday, so it's like it would be nice to have something else. It's my alarm. I don't know why my alarm was set. All right, let me see. Okay, nobody's bothering me right now. Let me set the phone down for a second. Okay, a narcissist is a person of many words initially, but never a person of their word. They will paint the future you've always dreamed of, but deliver a nightmare, and you must recover from. That's not love. That is so true. Have a heart if you agree. Hold on now. Okay. Check my messages. Mm, feeling sleepy. At least I'm a fun hot mess. Like a train wreck full of pizza, fireworks, and glitter. It's funny. Shoot. Just dropped my phone. Ugh. All right, y'all. I'm starting to get sleepy. So, and I think he had 14 drop offs today. We did 5, but we didn't do a full day's worth of deliveries. So, ironically enough, he had to take care of his DOT thing before we got on the road. I think this ramen noodle place is open. I think I'm gonna get me some ramen noodles. I need some soup. And I love my ramen noodles. I still couldn't find my money before I left. I went to them bags. All right, let me go in there. I'm gonna get these ramen noodles. My computer's in here though. I feel like, cause like we in the city. Like if I get out the van, it's like I gotta take my computer with me. I'm not leaving it. Ugh. Alrighty, I'm just gonna have to make sure I have enough money on my cash app. I'm gonna get me some soup. Let me see if they have to go. Like I know the pho place, they can put your stuff in a plastic bowl. Where's my mask? It's not in there. Okay, it's right here. You can order with your phone, but I'm not doing that. Right? There's a lot of people going in there now. Because otherwise, it's like the pizza and grill place, the hot chicken wings. Hangry Joe's is what it's called. Hangry Joe's. Hangry Joe's. Not leaving my computer in the truck. I don't know if it's supposed to be South Philly or not. I don't know. We in a part of Philly that don't look like it's like exactly the same place to be. You feel what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Hold on. Oh. Oh. All right. Let's go in here and see if I can get me some ramen noodles. If I wasn't sick, I would get my matcha green tea. But they put milk in it. I try not to consume too much dairy when I'm sick. No, can I get noodles to go? Yes. Okay. Okay. I got fried chicken to do. So this is the place that I'm at. Let's see what the situation is. That's appetizers. And there's I want so soup. I want soup. But the other place is right down the street from Tita's. They have like a seafood option. I don't want anything spicy.
You like to order?
Yes, I'm just trying to.
You chat? Okay, all right.
For options, it's kind of like the one that I had down the street. I think I want to get back. Let me see. All right, so let's see. What is it called? This one. Okay, I want it the way that it comes. Oh shit. Okay, so this is the shit that gets on my nerves. I want it as is. I don't want to do no modifications. I'm not adding anything.
That's the one.
I don't want to make any adjustments. Yeah, I need some help. Plastic fold. Excuse me. Now I am ready to order and now she's not paying me nothing. It's fine. I'm gonna save her a little bit of money. I want to choose steak anyways. This is getting on my nerves. Oh, all right. He almost hot pop almost done too. There's hot sandwiches. They have the cheesesteak. You can get it with American cheese whiz, like she said, cheddar, Montana Jack, or provolone cheese. Because I normally get the provolone cheese. I don't like it. I don't like it with the cheese whiz. Cheese whiz don't belong on a sandwich. I'm sorry. You know, I don't like it. I'm fine with cheese whiz for like some nachos. That's pretty much it. This would be the closest to me getting a cheesesteak, y'all. I think
You already said that. Doctor?
Are you almost done? You almost done? Huh? You almost done?
Huh?
You almost done?
Yeah, what?
Because I was trying to get some noodles, but the lady was giving me the cold shoulder, so I was going there.
She gonna let you buy them?
She was ready when I wasn't ready, and then when I finally made up my mind, then she wasn't paying me no mind.
Good. You got you good. Yeah. You want this? I'm gonna tell you about that.
Okay. Come on.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are
Thank you, I
you?
appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. No problem. Ooh, pizza. So that's pizza. This pizza looks good, y'all. There's a whole bunch of different. That looks like, I don't know, what is that? Ricotta, cheddar, pepperoni, sausage. That looks like, I don't know, maybe buffalo chicken or something. I don't know what that one is. That one's good. I need that. I'm not really big on the peppers and all this stuff, but look at this one. They got spinach on this one. It looks like supreme. And that looks like, I don't know, chicken or barbecue sauce. I don't know. It looks good. See, everybody don't eat on my schedule. When I'm hungry, I'm sick. So I gotta feed this damn cold. We up there. Let's see, CD, I know this don't tear my stomach up. But you can't come to Philly and not get a cheesesteak. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you just can't do that. Can't do that. Hello, dear.
Hello.
How are you? I want a cheesesteak with provolone. Oh, yes. Um, can I get? Okay. Hold on one second, y'all.
She said go for the promo.
Yeah, can I get raw onions and grilled onions?
Fry and roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. So I ordered my sandwich. Why they not tripping about getting a cheesesteak? They're like, oh, I come up here all the time. But get that cheesesteak, I forgot. They're from Philly, so it's not a thing for them. Well, I'm not from Philly, so it's a thing for me. You feel me? And it smells good as shit in here too. So I smell it even through the mask. Oh, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to talk to the caregiver maybe. I think she came through yesterday, but I didn't see her because I wasn't there. Whatever. I'm gonna ask her if she could do my hair for me because I'm like I need my hair done. I'm, I haven't even been dealing with the woolly mammoth for like a couple of days, and I'm like, look, baby girl, I need you to hook that mama up. I'm like, I'm tired. Like growing my hair out, I can see how much hair I don't have. Like all the real estate is gone on the top. I'm like, nope, I need to fix that. Like do something with it. Alright, so he's already reloaded, and I'm just waiting on the food. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna get some pizza. I'm like, I didn't get me food and not get you food. Like, my mama taught me better than that. So he's kind of plain Janie when it comes to food. Like, I don't know what it is. These last couple of folks have been around. I like to confuse, you know, I'm not used to that shit. No onions, no this, no that. No pepperoni on the pizza. What? What's wrong with you? You. No supreme, no pepperoni, just plain cheese. I'm like, ugh. I could understand some kids or something, but you know. So, she'll do it. Now with that bite, I don't know why they just didn't take that thing off.
Double the size? You stuff in there? You have a stuff? What's going on, man? How are you? Good, how are you? The pizza actually looks pretty good. My number's ready. Is that for me? Kids, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and listen. Famous thing. I have watched the little, what is it, the food that made America. When they were talking about famous things. We used to tear up famous things because when they died.
Literally, I was thinking the same thing. I said here for Christmas. I ain't going no more vacation, no nothing. I'm not saying
The truck says like I'm not trying to mess with nobody's time clock, you know.
I'm over here doing
Now that is a big ass mixer right there. Hold on, let me see. Look how big that fucking mixer is, yo. I guess for the pizza though, that thing is huge. Huge.
Well, I thought you was leaving that. I thought you was leaving that thing down here once you. Oh. Well, you were just talking now. Why are you always talking to them all? I
brought my little hand
She said, "Oh, I think we're leaving together." She was gonna go. But you got that thing. Mom said that you just wanted to drop the kids off to her. She goes to jail, and then every time the jail, she's going to her home. She goes to the kids down there. And I said, well, that's cool, because you know me and you can go straight off and go. Let's take it on here first. Work your right. You know what I'm
Increasingly hungry. Not much. This is taking forever, and he's back in the truck, so that's what I'm trying to get back on the truck too.
So, no. What I'm saying is you don't want to fuck with, stuff like this.
She had my matcha green tea. That's my drink. My sister's got milk in it, so right now while I'm still sick, I've just been drinking orange juice, water. I had a ginger ale yesterday, tea. I'm not milk in it right now until I feel better. So it's taking forever on my cheesesteak because you already put the pizza down.
It may take cheaper than that out Camel's Day.
Not yet.
What?
Thank you.
What? I'm saying the gas would be cheaper than $40.
I think that's nice. Thank you, dear.
Well, we didn't fill it up before we left.
All right, now I'll fight this traffic. Hold on, y'all. Better get back up in this damn truck. My phone is ringing. I'm right here.
Where's she going?
I'm right here.
Huh?
I was in there getting my food.
Huh?
I was getting the food.
I'm like, I don't know where she went at.
I was in there getting the food.
Where?
The pizza place.
I just went to the pizza place.
Well, I just can't. I had to come around to get on the truck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You want your pizza?
And that's one slice?
It's probably a big slice.
Huh?
It's probably a big slice. You only like plain, right?
Yeah. You put on top. Yeah. Like, I know she said she didn't want pizza.
Oh yeah, that's a good spice. On to the next one.
I never came. When I came down here, always we on that road delivering. I never came in this room.
Oh, okay. It's the first time for everything.
So I was like, damn, I had. I said, I always talk with this one.
We have the plugins. I think those are that cups on things.
Like donuts?
Of course, I like donuts. I'm fat.
They keep saying that.
Yeah.
Say that.
Yes.
It doesn't mean you like donuts.
Yes.
It doesn't.
Yes, it
I'm
does.
saying that.
How many fat folks you know don't like donuts?
You don't have to say that. Just because you're a certain weight don't mean that you like everything.
So you trying to say you got me a donut?
Huh? Yes, but it doesn't mean that you like donuts because your size. It just means because that's what you like. That's what you understand that. It ain't about you being fat.
I already lost 100 pounds.
All right, so what you gonna do? Wait. What you gonna do then?
I'm still at heart. I'm still gonna be fat.
How? If you lose weight, you're not gonna be fat.
I said at heart, I'm still gonna be fat.
Oh. That shit fell again?
Oh.
This thing's getting on my nerves. All of it. It's getting on my nerves. I swear it's getting on my nerves.
That sounded real bad.
Huh?
That sounded real bad. Oh my God.
Go.
Okay, all the traffic wanna come. Oh God.
Come on.
Dude.
Come on.
All the traffic's getting.
Bro, what the hell are you doing? Like, the fuck?
Okay, so we have this big ass truck and then that traffic's coming and not trying to let us through.
Come on, you gotta go. Come on. Come on. All this room. Go.
Yes,
Go.
go. Go, Gadget, go. Okay, so a little excitement on my adventure. Oh, the excitement.
I got
What'd you say?
it. Fixing this. It's getting on my nerves. It's falling.
Alright, so let's dig into my cheesesteak.
Gosh.
We're about to pull up.
I swear.
Okay. Alright, y'all. Don't be stopping because I don't know, a tank or something fell. This is the place that I had ordered my cheesesteak from. It's just a pizza and grill. So that's pretty much. I got a cheesesteak. They called it a hoagie because I added lettuce, tomatoes, provolone cheese, fried onions, raw onions, extra mayo. And the cheese slice pizza. You fixed it that quick? You fixed it that quick?
No. I'm slamming. I can't fix how we slamming.
Oh.
The bed was slamming. My nerves. That's all.
Ooh, it's got sesame seeds on the roll. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see it? Can you see it? Take it in, y'all. I want raw onions, fried onions, provolone cheese. I don't like the cheese with shit. And obviously the lettuce and tomato and all that stuff is at the bottom. Alright, and it smells heavenly. So now we have to right when I say that, like James. Stacy got a pizza place. Take this bite. This is going to tear my stomach up, Lord. Stomach. I apologize ahead of time. Because I already know. Alright, Joe. Take a bite.